Morning, everyone. What we've been seeing lately is a lot of volatility for starters. So if you're watching the markets, you're noticing up 200, followed by down 300, followed by up 200, followed by down 150. It's very, very, very harsh. We're seeing volatility increase, and I think that that's going to continue throughout the month. Now, if you're noticing, also we were making our move towards 10-2, the market, and the market fell short again. So my first thought as I see this is that the market's going to probably make another series of lower highs. Now, if the market makes another series of lower highs and stabilizes at that level, then you could expect it went up. We came in, we went up over here, and we're starting to turn down, that this market is probably in for the long-term down move, which is what we're kind of anticipating. The only thing is, don't think that means that the short-term move is always down. It's not. This is controlled selling. They're not letting the market die. They know the market's going to hit 9,000, let's say, at the end of the month. They don't want it to hit 9,000 by Wednesday. So they're going to do everything they can to let the market not do that. Because if the market does that, then it's not going to hit 9,000 by Wednesday. It's going to hit 7,000 by the end of the month. Because if they can't stop it, they can't stop it. So they need to keep it controlled, let it pull in, and during that entire time, they can get people to come back into the market saying that it's a pullback as opposed to a sell-off. Right? They want to stop panic. So on a day like today, where you're seeing that first bounce off, the futures in the morning, I'm looking to buy initially so long as we're not too high. So like I said, if the futures are up 6, 7 handles, I'm going to look to short the first move and I'll buy the dip when it stabilizes. If the market's up where it is now, 3, 4, I'm more inclined to buy the first move. And then when we hit the next level, probably sell the next level if it can't go any higher. So what am I looking at? Well, I'm looking towards gold. Gold's up $14. It's got to be on your radar screen this morning. Even though it's pulled in about $2.50 from its highs, in the last little while, it's got to be on your screen. You got to keep your eye on it, whichever direction. It's going to be in play. I'm looking at oil. Oil's been battered lately, so oil is trading with the dollar, but it has been battered. So I'm going to look at oil a little. Maybe we'll get a bounce off the open in oil, and then I'm looking at the general market. I'm not looking to go crazy in any way, shape, or form. I'm probably going to look for the rest of the market on the pullback side. Right? There are individual plays. You've got Ford that had good earnings, and you've got CIT that declared bankruptcy. You've got all these things all over the board that are coming. You had some okay upgrades and downgrades. RIM was downgraded. I think Carnival, or was it Royal Caribbean or Carnival? One of them was upgraded. So you've got a couple of plays in there that are okay plays. You can probably see where they're trading. But mainly, I'm looking at the market itself. If the market starts to weaken and can't even take that first move up, well, we're going to go for another leg down. Yeah, and it could be a harsh leg down because that means that the bears definitely look like they're more controlled than the bulls, but the bulls, everyone's kind of agreed to let it be controlled selling. Right? If it doesn't stay as controlled selling and you start seeing profit taking and shorting coming into the markets, we're going to have some nasty days. So, you almost want it to be controlled for a short while because at least, at least gives you a chance to get in as things are happening. So we're going to see what happens. But I think that's what we're going to do. I think we'll make a move towards the pivot. Eve will discuss the pivot, I'm sure. We'll make a move towards the pivot. We'll probably, bounce down a little. And if we stabilize, we can break through it. Then they'll have a nice day up. So just be a little careful. Don't get, beaten up too much. If you can help it, look for some of these plays, like I said, commodity-based type of plays, and let's try to make some money.